I love this. I love to hear the sound of the birds. And I like to hike a lot with my family, just walk in the trails, enjoy the beauty of the trees, the nature that we have. So yeah, I got a big connection with the woods. I've been doing this kind of work for the last 25 years. I did start doing reforestation, and then it's been like over 12 years that I've been focusing more into the restoration work. My family has been on this business for like 40 years. I'm part of that 3 generation into the reforestation. My grandpa, he was part of the Rosarios program. At that time, he was more into the picking fruits, but he also did a little bit of reforestation work. I was excited to hear about his story. And my father, he's been into the reforestation industry since, I think, 74. And he started his own business on 86. Every time I talk to my dad about it, I enjoy it so much, how much he loves the woods, I think that's why he's been part of it for so many years. And he don't want this to be in of it. He want our new generation to be part of it. I started running crews very early for him. I was I still remember, on 97. I was like 17, 18 years when I started running crews for him. And that's how I did get into the reforestation industry. On the last years, we've been focusing a lot on conservation, not just restoration. Is how can we conserve that ecosystem that we have and all the native plants that we have. I've been doing few big projects with metro parks and a lot with the watersheds. I do a lot of work with clean water services. So my job consists on planting early in the year, then doing maintenance, and we also try to protect the plants too. So we've been doing a lot of those projects. We got a lot of challenges. There is a lot of non-native weeds right now that we have to work with. And also the climate change. I think it's a big challenge in that we are starting to focus a little more into using different native plants that are going to tolerate the temperature, or the heat. For me, there have been a lot of opportunities, I think, We got a barrier of the language. Now the new generation, they born here. So there is a lot of opportunities for them. They can make their own career out of this. My goals for my business is to learn more, to teach my workers to learn more how we can do this better. I always say that we can do better, but we all have to care. I got dreams. I remember a few years ago when they gave 3 awards to people on a hero of the restoration. I started dreaming about it. 1 year later, I got mine. So I was so happy and I was so proud of being a hero of the restoration. So I always dream about it. And my dream is to teach my crews a way that we can go to other countries, and show what we do here, I apply for visas every year, and I bring people with visas for 9 months. And my goal is that I can train these people so when they go back, they got a different feeling on this kind of work. And they take care of the forest that we got back in Mexico. So for me, it's been a really good experience on the last 3 years where I've been training these new kids. They're on their 20s and they enjoy it so much. It's a really good opportunity for them. It helps their families, but at the same time, we're educating them to be part of this reforestation restoration industry. And my goals are that when they go back to Mexico, they care about the land. They take care of it. And they got a different way to think about it. When I was a kid and I used to go to school in Mexico, they never told me about the importance of conserving our nature. And that's my goal with these people, is train them on how they can conserve the beauty of the nature that we have.